Bortle here. We're going international, folks. We have here a top 16 competitor that played Gouki Rhongo Gouki. Wow, the only Rhongo deck that topped this event, and it's also his first YCS top. So congratulations, man, for topping. Let's get into the deck profile. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Enjoy.
My name is Chris Whitehead. I'm here on behalf of Team Bortle, who asked me to do a deck profile for my top 16 Rhongo, Gouki, Dark Warrior, good stuff deck at YCS Sydney. I went 8-1-1 after Swiss of 10 rounds. I was 9th after Swiss. Matchups were 3 Striker, 2 Lightsworn, 1 Gemini FTK, 1 Thunder Dragon, 1 Invoked Thunder, 1 Pendulum, and 1 PK Hero Gumbler. I lost, out of the 12 games I played in Swiss and Top Cut, I lost 10 of my dice rolls, but the deck is actually surprisingly really good going second. Has a lot of utility to get monsters on the field, link materials, and build up in that way. And yeah, it's a common misconception the deck can't go second. Anyway, deck profile. Standard Goukis, 3 Super X, 2 Twists, you don't need 3. It's in your hand too much at 3, and then 1 of each of these. Perfect list, didn't see them too much, didn't see them too little. 3 Connector, 1 Dolphin. I'm really happy this card exists. Summon Dolphin, discard the hand trap. Yeah, after that point, they usually just skip because they know I got a full combo. 2 Cloak, 1 Boots. I told a lot of people about this ratio, and we said this is like the lowest amount of PKs you can play. I was originally playing 2 Boots, and you just draw it all the time, and it's just awful. Extenders, 3 Forward and 3 Butterspy. I was playing 3 Thrashes, so I had to cut it last minute, and I'll explain why soon. This is really good for chain blocking. When you go Connector and they start twisting a card around in their hand like they have an Ash, and then you just chain this and it's like, yeah, you can't do anything. And then jump forward to 3. It's inherent, it doesn't start chaining, etc. It's very good. And then 1 Ibley. A lot of the Gumbler combos use this. Even just like, when you're trying to draw a card, you can sometimes just have a Nightmare here and put like a Mermaid there and just keep drawing cards because they're all co-linked. Summon Ibley, give them Ibley. So that's very good. No hand traps in the main. Built this deck purely to go first, except for 1 card. I'll get there in a minute. 2 Rematch. We use 2 in the combo. We don't use 2, but we search 2. Because after in the full combo, you can rematch 2 random Goukis from your graveyard, link them both into something. Search Gouki, Super X, and Twist Cobra, and then that's 5k between just those 2 monsters because of Twist Cobra's effects. Equip spells 1, 2, 3, 4. Played 4 instead of 3 because we always want to summon 3. And these are all extenders. These are all very good to draw and actually do stuff with, and this one's just a constant reoccurrence. 3 Midbreaker Field. This card is insane against Striker. You go second, it's like a pseudo Cold Wave for the whole deck, and I just like can't do anything. You make Rhongo. 3 Instant. This is really good, like for something Rajan, obviously, against stuff like Thunder Dragons or stuff you need to flip something down. Yeah, it's one of my favorite extenders. Paying 1,000 is relevant though. I almost lost because of that. 3 Call by the Grave. I never used it on a hand trap once, but like having it there is nice anyway. And like I Call by the Grave rare a bunch of times. I played Striker like 5 times throughout the event, including Top Cut. 1 Rhoda, 1 Reborn, 1 Soul Charge. These are all just like insane one-offs. This one said Blissfy, that's all it does. Soul Charge, I think I used it like once. I drew it once, I just didn't use it because I didn't want to overextend. I wanted to keep it for next turn, but it turns out making Rhongo is enough. Weird. And then Monster Reborn. I don't think I really use this besides, I like a Monster Reborn, my opponent's Snow, he can light someone once and he just couldn't do anything, so that was fun. And then traps, 1 Shade Brigadine and 1 Fogblade. I have this for like the combo, when you set this in summon obviously. And this just in case you draw this, you have something to set and it's some form of interruption. And this in the graveyard, you can like banish it to special PK back, usually the link. And that was 42, and that was like the standard list we built. But I decided last minute to put in evenly matched, like 2 AM the night before the event. And the idea was that people playing 45, like my roommates playing 45 with 3 Twister, because like, oh, we can't play against back row. But I knew I couldn't play against Thunder Dragons either. So I like, if I have to go a second, I want to play a card that's at least going to give me a chance. And this card just, it makes the match even. Weird. It like,
Not in the title or anything.
No. It just like, it simplifies the game state massively. So if they have no cards left or very few resources and you make Rhongo, it makes it, for the few hands that you might have that can play around Rhongo, like doesn't matter because they're all evenly matched. 45 in the main. It's a lot of cards, but you have like a lot of cards that do the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, on Link Creeper, on Mermaid for the ones. Uses a lot like when you just like building links and stuff, and Link Creeper for Gumblar players, which would be the one. Let's bring it back. Isolde. This card's insane. Always dissolves. You always just go in the hand trap, so you make this card. I really hope the cards didn't get hit. Underclock, Cerberus, and Phoenix. Made this all time for the combo. Obviously, only made these like once or twice. Often I just made these to like try and collect them and draw cards, because if you just draw cards, you hit a card that you can actually like use to progress your game state. One Rusty Badish. This card's insane. I had a Sky Striker opponent take it and you try to link it away, but you can't do that. It's conditioned on effect. One Summon Soak. Yeah, giving your opponent cards can be relevant against Striker, especially if like the back row is weird. One Unicorn. Uses a lot against Thunder, against random stuff. One Ningarisu. I'll never be playing this, but like having like the ability to send cards rather than like destroy them is really good. It doesn't target as well, which is very important. I would have won my draw if this card didn't have a mandatory effect to draw cards equal to the number of calling toward Chalice monsters. So I was trying to get rid of my opponent's set monster, he's playing Striker, but I knew if I like, attacked over with something else, he's just going to Widow Anchor it and take the monster I attacked with. So I linked everything I had into this to send this and the set monster attack the Rhongo of the game, and then he Ghost Dog with this on effect, and that was mandatory. Weird. And then one Bortle, this card's insane. Just take your opponent's monsters. Very cool. And then one Gumblar. I didn't make as much of this event, but it's just there. If I was like really ahead and like maybe couldn't quite make Rhongo, I just make this, take out the last few cards of my opponent's hand, and they really can't play.
Who needs Bortle so already can make 5k?
Exactly. You Super X and Twist Cobra 5k, plus Rhongo 8k.
Stupid $100 cards.
What's the point of these? Like, this just means your opponent can't play really bad card design, and this puts stuff under it. And then one Rajin for Infusion. I was going to play a Dragoness, the level 3, but I just didn't. I just couldn't find it for the event. And then side deck. Side deck was really good. Only problem was I only used 9 cards of it. It could have been a 9-card side deck. Never sided this in. If my Gemini FTK match actually went 3 games, I would have put it in. Big problem was he got a game loss from game 1 for having marked cards and a card in a side deck that's maybe his main deck.
Yikes.
So I would have put this in for Unicorn. I know some players can play around it, but you just got to bank that he can't. And then he FTK'd me game 2 and I wronged him game 3. I FTK'd him game 3 actually. That's how it works. 3 Lancia. Cards are so universal, this format. Hits over everything. Something like random matches just really need to banish cards like for little bits of their combos, and that's really good. Played like, yeah, cards insane. 3 Book of Eclipse. Came in twice, only sided in against Thunder Dragons and Invoked Thunder. Didn't see it against Thunder Dragons, that was my one loss for the day. And then against Invoked Thunder, game 1, he didn't do much, I killed him. In game 2, he made Kaliga, Mechaba, and Colossus. I just dropped this, and he negated it, I dropped the second one. You know, what can you do? And I won, got me in top cut.
God hands.
3 Twister, really good, random back row, get rid of it. Yeah, I won me my top 32 because I was ahead on resources and he set two cards and passed, and Striker and Phase just twisted them, and he's like, yeah, scooped. I didn't scoop, you don't scoop in top cut, but. And then 3 Red Reboot. It's like the best card on my side deck, but I never sided it because I just didn't play Autogeist. This card is so good in testing. No, I just didn't play it.
What about the synergy with the PK trap as well too?
Honestly, like, you can put a lot of monsters on field before you get to that PK trap. Like through Summon Soak and Gumblar and stuff, you don't even have to like do full combo. You can just Red Reboot them, which cold waves their entire back row. And they usually can't get Silk Whiteist that way, and you just kill them. So you don't need to worry about that. So that was it. 45 cards. Deck was really consistent. I don't know how much longer will exist for. Hopefully for a bit longer.
Shoutouts?
Yeah, shoutouts to Dan Olsen. This whole deck was his.
Up and in.
Before the event. And I said I'd buy it if I topped. Thinking I would not top, and I did. So I've since bought the deck. Shout out to Daniel Peck, who sent me his list for the event. And he helped me a lot in like the week leading up to it. And so shout out to him. Here's his list plus three evenly match, and then shout out to all the Gold Coast boys who I came down to Sydney with, and all the Brisbane boys. I know 3 of them topped as well. So it's been a really good event. My first YCS top. Yeah, and hopefully I can do something over the National season too.
Thanks, Team
Thank you.
Bortle.